My dad, we had a very weird existence. I was 11, and he was a meat executive. He was like a head of meat. He was a meathead, basically.
A meathead.
And he would just tell me sick shit, which is why I became a comedian before I did anything else. We would be in a restaurant, this is true, and he was sitting next to me, and he had a menu, and he said, tonight's specials are cake and cock, and they're out of cake.
What did he say it's for? Cake and... Okay. He said, tonight's special are cake and cock, and they're out of cake. Did he say cake? He didn't say that, and I'm sorry if I did. He didn't, okay. Because I just now saw him on the Dave Chappelle skit, the Chappelle Show skit, the marijuana one, and oh my gracious. So if he did say that, I would expect it at this moment.
We would be in a restaurant, this is true, and he was sitting next to me, and he had a menu, and he said, tonight's specials are cake and cock, and they're out of cake. And I was like, I'm 11. I like cake. They don't have cake? He was a sick guy, really funny, but just said weird stuff. He went through the Depression. He would say jokes like, ask me how I slept last night. How'd you sleep? Like a baby with your mom's tit in my mouth. I'm like...
Oh, shit. Oh, man, I almost choked off my Douce. Douce is a little brown drink I got in this cup right here. I'm going to show y'all a little bit. Try brown drink. Can y'all see the brown drink? Y'all can't see the brown drink. There's a little brown drink in this cup. And I drank that right while he was telling this joke. And I almost died, man. R.I.P. Bob Saget. Okay. All right.
Like, ask me how I slept last night. How'd you sleep? Like a baby with your mom's tit in my mouth. I'm like, oh my God. I want to be emancipated, you creepy man. I didn't know what he was talking about. He would do dumb things. He said, I read the newspaper today. I think it was a misprint. I didn't know if the guy shot himself or shit himself. Just a walking rim shot, the whole thing. He was a supermarket person.
Yo, Bob Saget is actually funny, man. I did not know this. Why nobody ever told me, man? Why nobody ever told me? Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm done. All right, let's go, man. I'm not going to stop it anymore.
Just a walking rim shot, the whole thing. He was a supermarket person. Supermarkets. He said that one day A&P was going to merge with Stop and Shop and be Stop and P. He's not here anymore. How you doing, sir? He told me a joke. This is a really weird joke. I shouldn't share it. Okay, but you insisted. This is an old school joke from the Depression, so this is it. A guy goes into a house of ill repute, which I didn't even know what that meant. I was 11 years old. It doesn't mean nothing. And that's how I talk. It means nothing. And the guy says, what do you have for $1? So that's around this time when this place was built. Now, 20 years earlier. Forget the fucking facts. Listen to the joke. So this guy goes into a house of ill repute and says, what do you have for $1? And the proprietor, I don't know what proprietor means, he says, I'm 11. He says, go upstairs and make a right and sit on the bed and you'll know what to do. And the guy goes upstairs and sits on a bed and a little door opens up and a chicken comes into the room. This is foul. What? And we laughed. And the guy, I'm 11, the guy, as my dad tells me, does his business with the chicken. That's fucking nothing to me. I don't know what that does his business. What, you like shaking hands, Willie Loman, you got briefcases? I don't know.
Does his business?
And then he says, and then the chicken is disgusted and he leaves. He's angry. That's correct. You know what I'm talking about. Chicken goes away. And the guy goes away and he comes back the next day and he says to the proprietor, I'm 11, I swear to you, I didn't even have a pube. I didn't know what my dad was talking about. Well, I had one pube, and I put it under the pillow for the pube fairy to come. And he came on my pillow, which was really bad.
This dude said he wanted the pube fairy to come, and he came. Oh, my God. And he came on my pillow. Oh, man, that's just nasty, bro. That's just nasty. These daggone... My eyes keep on daggone watering, man. I don't know what they doing.
Pillow for the pube fairy to come. And he came on my pillow, which was really bad, but... So the guy comes back and he says, I want my $1 back. And the proprietor says, oh, no, sir, good sir. Because it was much more official. He said, I'll make it up to you. Go up the stairs this time and make a left, and you won't want your $1 back. And guy goes, okay, goes up the stairs, makes a left, sits down in a screening room, bunch of guys in raincoats. There's a big curtain opens up, and there's a porn thing going on, a bunch of people like at some orgy, and I'm 11. I don't know what anything he's talking about means. And he says, and the guy turns to the guy next to him and says, boy, this is something. And the other guy says, you should have been here yesterday. Some guy was fucking a chicken. It's a long way to go. But that's my childhood. And my parents were together for 65 years.
Wow.
She loved him to death. And my mother's still alive.
Wow, that's huge. 65 years? That is huge, man. Like, that's huge. I love that. Stories like that, they hit me right here, man. Right in the nipples, you know what I mean? Right in the areolas.
5 years. She loved him to death. And my mother's still alive. She can hear you right now. She's outside driving around. She is 87 and she still drives. I got her a prescription windshield. So, and I got, the first alert. You know that thing where you fall and you can't get up or something? She hits the button and it calls the first people that I want there, which is the caterer. That's specifically a Jewish person's kind of joke. Any Jewish people here? Did you have a coupon? How'd you go about that?
That's because Jews are real cheap, so probably shouldn't have said that on TV. I'll edit that out. I didn't say it.
A Jewish person's kind of joke. Any Jewish people here? Did you have a coupon? How'd you go about that? You applaud that. That does not help. I'm actually Jewish. I'll be showing you in just a few minutes. We'll bring the jib in close. Call it a jib to show my giblets. I actually have been circumcised 9 times. Enjoy the calamari.
Do y'all know what he mean when he said enjoy the calamari? Is he trying to say that he's feeding these people his daggone foreskin? Oh my gracious, man. This is all right. That was fun, man. Bob Saget is actually funny, man. Why am I just now checking out his daggone comedy? See, this is the problem with the world. The problem with the world is y'all don't show people your guns. Oh, you gotta show people your guns. I got a license to carry, by the way. My guns, and they are registered. Okay, yeah, that was fun. This dude said, enjoy the calamari. I cannot believe he said that. The tie-in was just, it was perfect. It was perfect. Enjoy the calamari. Speaking of, I got a really fun story about when I got circumcised. It's hilarious. One day I'm gonna tell it on the channel, man. It's hilarious. All right, so y'all don't want to hear about that right now.